What's going on, guys? Team Wicked here, representing Augie's here in Snellville, Georgia. We have a crewmate here doing a deck profile. What's your name? Even though it says right here. What's your name, man?
Reed Moss, and I played Pure Cyber Dragons.
Pure Cyber Dragons. So why Pure Cyber Dragons?
I was playing the Orcus build of the deck, and this regional this past weekend I went to Cottondale, Alabama. We still could have played the old list, but I just wanted to play Pure. Hopefully get my invite, which I ended up doing.
That was good. All right, well, let's just get straight into the profile.
All right. So main deck's 42.
All right, so far
So starting off, played 3 Cyber Dragon.
Of course.
Got 2 as Pure. Great card to get to contact stuff. Orcus, since it's so popular in the meta, you get to contact their whole board.
Okay.
Just good at breaking boards. Next is the best card in the whole deck. Core. This is your search card for all your search cards. Searches your fusion card, searches your trap card. Both of those cards are really good.
Okay.
Has a second effect. If your opponent controls a card or a monster and you don't, you can banish it, summon any cyber from a deck. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Next, played 3 Hers. This card's really good in tandem with Galaxy Soldier. You can help your hand economy. Add cards back. He has a second effect to make himself level 5 if you special summon him, but I've literally never used that effect, and I've been playing this deck pretty much since it came out.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, just keep going.
Next, this is a switch up. So I played 2 Naster.
So some people are playing this at 3. Is what's correct to you?
I used to play it at 3 before I started playing the most recent popular Cyber Orcus list. I cut it to 2 because with the Orcus list you're really tight on space, and I actually like it because at 3 this card can be a brick.
Okay.
You just needed to push for game, or a main reason why I like Naster is it helps you come back. So like if they end up breaking your board and they don't kill you, you can summon this, revive an Affinity, revive any of your fusion cards. Yeah, really good card. Next, basically should be a Cyber Dragon card. Play 2 Galaxy Soldier. Again, you used to play this card at 3. You never want to open 2 of it.
Yeah, I think that's standard now too.
Yeah, 2 is definitely standard now. Great card, another level 5 machine body on board. Yeah, nothing else to say there.
Yeah.
So that's it for all the Cyber Dragon cards. Now for all the going second cards I played. I played 3 Ash. Just generic all around hand trap, really good. Also played 2 Ogre. I expected a lot of Striker, and is also really good against Pendulum, which I didn't play against any Striker, which sucked. But this isn't too bad against Galatea when you're playing against Orcus. When they go to shuffle back, you can force them to either make Dingrisu or make the second Galatea to keep their counter trap alive.
Yeah.
So it was not a bad card. Now for the last of my going second cards.
Fantastic.
I main 3 Phantasme. I played around this card before in the past. A lot of people kind of have negative thoughts on it with Cyber Dragons because you can't special summon Cyber Dragon if you activate this. But with Naster, you can kind of play around that. You can summon Naster and then bring back the Cyber Dragon. But this card fixes your hands, and I drew Machine Dupe off this card so many times. Able to shuffle back bricks.
Yeah,
and then the last monsters I played was...
Whoa! Hold on, what is this?
I played 3 Nibiru.
How was Nibiru today, man?
Nibiru was game changing. Like all the traps and stuff are good, but the fact like you can end an Orcus player's whole turn when they go Longrisu and Longrisu and Galatea, I mean. And right before they start to shuffle stuff back to set stuff, you just rock them and they have nothing to grave, everything's banished, and then your next turn. The token's going to have 0 defense because you used only Link monsters, and even if you do have Phantasma on field, it only has 18 defense.
Yeah.
So it's not that big of a deal. You can run it over, or worst case scenario, you can set the trap and just pop it when they try to kill you with the token. So good thing with me, I never got killed by the token, so it worked out really well. That's it for the monsters. I don't know the total, but for the spells, played 3 Emergency.
Emergency.
You had to play this card at 3. Your search card for practically your entire deck. The second effect never came up, but it has come up like against Salad, for example. They try to roar this. And you can discard a card to add it back, and then you can reactivate it since activation was negated. But amazing card. Played 1 repair plant.
Why one?
I played 2 in the past, but it's honestly a brick because you have to control a Cyber Dragon card to activate it, or have a Cyber Dragon engraved, to activate it. So it's just an extra search card that you can go into, so you never want to have it brick on you, so that's why I have it at 1. And then it can also shuffle back cards, Cyber Dragons into your deck.
Yeah.
So that comes up too. Pretty good card. Now for all my 1-ofs, I played 1 Cyberload, 1 Rev System, 1 Foolish Burial, and 1 Overload Fusion.
Okay.
Cyberload's good, especially when if you're going against a trap deck with this plus a trap card, you can clear a whole back row. Also, you can push for game with like Twin. Rev System brings Revive for the deck. This doesn't target though, so always keep that in mind because a lot of my opponents will be like, all right, well, what's your target? And this doesn't target.
Yeah, got it.
Foolish to help load with Repair Plant to make it live, plus just to send stuff in general. And then Overload help just with game. Then the best card ever.
Got 'em.
3 Machine Dupe.
Flexing.
Flexing with the old tees.
You have 8 targets in deck, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So Machine Dupe's really consistent, especially with Phantasma. You can draw into it, or if you open multiple of anything, you can shuffle back. So amazing card. This plus this the way that this works in Cyber Dragons and the Contact Fusion is what makes this deck a thing. So thank the Lord. And then lastly,
Lord, twins.
We hate the back
these
row.
were super polys to
Fuck
make
the
it.
back row.
These were super polys to do extra hate against combo and stuff. But at our locals this past Thursday, played against a lot of strikers. So I put the super polys on the side, put these in the main, just to make the main deck a little more balanced. So I don't have so many dead cards if I play against a certain matchup that Rock and stuff is dead against. Didn't really come up, but I wouldn't necessarily say I'd cut the card, but definitely a good card. Needs to be in your side deck, if anything. And then for the last 4 are my trap cards. I played 2 Impermanents.
Why not 3?
Deck space is too tight, so I just played 2.
Understand.
A lot of people say this is not good because I play Phantasme. But when you activate Phantasma, you can just chain this. So like this weekend, they would go into Mermaid, so I would activate Phantasme, and then chain Twin or Infinite. I did draw this off of Phantasme one time, but it's not the end of the world. I think the fact that this can't be called by the grave outweighs any negative. Just all around amazing hand trap, and just a trap because you turn off background stuff. And then my best traps in my deck, 2 Overflow.
Overflow.
Shout out to my boy Josh. He gave me the insight, because I can't read, that this card can search itself. So if they try to force it out and pop it, just let it go, and you can search it. You can search the other copy back. And plus, like, this deck's not. You're too optimistic if you think you can just Contact Fuse and then just kill your opponent in one turn. Yes, it can easily happen, but every time that's not the case. So playing 2 of these for the grind game is amazing. Plus you have the fusion to shuffle stuff back. So it never was a brick. One of the best cards in the deck. So that's it for the main. It's 42 cards. Now for the extra. I played 4 XYZs. I played 1 Infinity, 2 Nova, and 1 Pallades.
How does Pallades work for you?
I only made it once, and honestly the only reason why I keep this card, and I know it might sound dumb, is because of Zombie World. Because you can't do much under Zombie World, but you can at least make this and have some interaction with zombie players. But I mean, worst case scenario or best case scenario, it's just extra interruption. If they try to like banish or somehow out the Cyber Dragon Infinity, you could target, bounce it back to your extra deck to keep it safe.
Oh, that's true.
And the reason I play 2-1, you'll always go not always, but you'll go into 2 Nova before you go into 2 Infinity. You can use Repair Plant to shuffle this back, or use Nasher to revive it, which is your main reoccurrence once this card gets off the field. But I love the XYZ lineup. Next, for my Link monsters, I played 1 Almirage, 1 Land, and 1 Zeger. This might as well be a Cyber Dragon card. Like, once this card got released, it added so much consistency for such a small interaction it has with the deck. Since Repair Plant, like I said before, is so dead in some scenarios, before you'd have to play Link Karibo to have the same interaction. But with this card, we can normal core, get a search, and then go into this. And now that core's in the graveyard, we can activate Repair Plant now.
Yeah.
With Link Karibo, since cores are level 2, you couldn't do that before. But now with Almirage, just that small interaction increases the CN of the deck by a lot. And then land, you just need a generic Link 2 for Super Poly targets to get them off your board. And then Zeger just to help kill people. And then the rest are fusions. So I played 1 Rampage as your main OTK. And then I played 1 Twin. This is the main reason why I like Pure, because you can Cyberload Fusion into this while in the battle phase, so you can attack with everything. Still in battle phase, activate Cyberload, go into this and attack those last 2 times for 28. Because sometimes you can't get this to 42 and attack 3 times.
Yeah, true.
So again, that's optimistic. So this is just extra assurance for game. For the contacts, I played 1 Fortress, 2 Mega Fleet. Looking back at the tournaments, as I played so much Orcust, I would like to play 2-2, but because of my Super Poly target choices, I had to at least trim some room out. So 2-1's really good. This clears whole Orcust board, and then you could use it for like the Sky Striker links, and then this just any extra deck monster. Yeah. Amazing cards, helps you break boards, just all around great cards for the deck. And then my last 3, I played 1 Violet Chimera for my Super Poly target, and 2 Venom. The reason I played 2, and it may be late on this, but I was just worried about the Trishula Fusion ripping 1 out of my extra deck.
True.
So I was playing 1 of this and 1 of Dragstopia, whatever the other Predaplant Fusion is. But I last minute swapped it to 2 of this, and the second one never came up because I never played against Thunder, but it was good, and I never got to Super Poly the Salad player I played. But that's it for the extra. That's 15. Now for the side deck.
See. Of course.
This is basically all I sided in the whole tournament because I played nothing but Orcust and combo and stuff. This card should be banned, in my opinion. This card is too strong. Like now with Rock and everything. But until then, I'm gonna play it. Overperformed for this weekend.
Nice.
This is like the least performing card over the weekend.
I mean, if you don't play any, it's only good for like
Pendulum. And that's the main reason why I put it in. And I didn't play any Pendulum. I literally just played Orcust, Salad, stuff like that, and a couple trap decks. So I wouldn't say I'd cut the card, but
yeah, I mean,
this is
it just depends on what. It just depends on your like where you are and like what they're playing and stuff like.
Exactly. If you're expecting a lot of Pendulum and a lot of combo that aren't Orcust, these are really good. But I don't know. We'll see going forward. Last minute change here because I was playing Sanctum and Scythe in the side. For extra Sky Striker, I put in 3 Shared Ride last minute. Again, didn't play any Sky Striker, so this never got sided in, but in theory, really good card.
Okay.
Just help draw cards. If you're going against Striker, you just pretty much end their turn because they're going to give you too many cards and they can't kill you, so next turn you just have too much advantage. And then for the last 6, this card costed me round 7. I tried to be cheeky. I'll go into that once we get in the match report. But you're going to kill them game 1, and then game 2, they're most likely going to make you go first, which is correct if you're going against Pure. So just siding these in are really good, and then you keep like Rock and Super Poly in, because those are like going second cards, but in a way you can use them when you go first as further interruption. So like you go Infinity with the Cyber Dragon Trap, set this, and maybe have Super Poly or Rock or something. Yeah. And that alone, I mean, that's tough to break depending upon the deck. And then my last 3, played evenly.
I need to get my evenlies back.
I never sided this in. Round 7, I should have sided this in over this.
This is such a good card.
But just more back row hate. Actually, no, I did side this in. I evenly matched the Guides player I played. Good card. Just helps you get back in the game and get going. Well, that's it for the side deck. I guess we can go over a quick.
Yeah, let's do a quick match report, and then we'll do any shout outs.
Yeah, so it was a 205 man regional in Alabama, like I said. So it was 8 rounds. So round 1, I played against Orchis. I beat that 2-1.
Okay.
Round 2, I played Orchis again, but that was a go in second build. And
Doesn't matter.
He
It's
2
Orchis, dude.
Yeah, he 2-0'd me. Sad thing, within those 2 rounds, I got rocked 4 times. So life was tough there.
Dude.
Round 3,
Know something.
round 3, I played against Gravekeepers.
Okay.
That was a bye, but I did get Royal Tributed. That was a little scary. But
That's a
that
scary
was,
card.
That was 2-0 win there. Round 4, played against Salad. 2-0'd that. The guy bricked, and I ashed his Signet Mining, and that was pretty much it. Round 5, I played against Spiral Orchis. 2-0'd him.
Easy.
Yeah, that was a bye, honestly.
Well, duh, because it has Orchis.
Round 6, played against Geist, 2-0'd him. And then round 7. So I played against Lunalight Orchis. Game 1, he went first. I broke his board, killed him. Game 2, he made me go first. He Boral Sword killed me, which I assumed I was going to die. And then game 3, I tried to be cheeky and I sided in the summon limits. I went first. And I made a decent board, but after he did his combo, he didn't kill me, but he put me on time, basically.
Oh my gas back there.
So I was down 4,000 life with a minute left, and I had game, but I needed just that one top deck. I had core, but I needed something to bait out the crescendo.
Okay.
And I drew into summon limit. If it was anything else, I would have won, but it's all right.
So guys, boy Viper here with Team Wiggin.
Shout out to Viper.
Shout out Viper, bro.
Know.
And
I don't
then,
got my greens on, but
It's all good.
and then lastly, round 8, I played against Cyber Orchis. I 2-0'd that.
you too old to caveman.
Yeah, 2-0'd
Caveman.
a 2-0'd Caveman. It was a semi-mirror. I just blew through the mirror, honestly.
Got him.
Other than that, I guess do some shout outs.
Yep. Shout him out. Who
So
shouting
shout
out
out
today?
to Augie's, our card shop here in Snellville. Shout out to Dabbers, our little co-sponsor there.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Tachi, my girlfriend Vanessa, my cool little Toon Cyber Dragon Infinity, my boy Kakashi, and then Wicked Deals. You can find us on TCG Player, and then Card Fans is an app that's coming out here soon. All right. Other than that, Wicked Profile.
Hey, Wicked Profile, man. Shout out everybody. Yo, shout out this guy right here.
We good.
Wicked.